Okay, so I'm going to tell you a funny story about Eric Holton, and it involves uh, pancakes and waffles and a hot tub and his girlfriend, who eventually became his wife, and not one bath towel, but two bath towels. Actually, there were three towels and a pair of sandals. Yeah, well, we're testing, so they're trying to get the audio. Um, we're live now, although nobody knows this, Eric, so nobody's watching. And they want to test the sound, so I'm using our loudest microphone. Okay. So they're talking amongst themselves. I just got to keep up a steady patter of important things, such as the secret to a Hatch chili margarita involves this liqueur that's made from Hatch chilies, and I bought it at that liquor store over there by the mall. Well, it's a Hatch is a town in New Mexico. Okay, so it's not a hatched chili; it's a Hatch chili, which means it comes from chilies produced in that region. That's right, you did. And I've been to Las Cruces, and the University of New Mexico at Las Cruces, um, maintains a whole thing on chilies because that's an important part of the economy. That's an agricultural export for New Mexico. So there's a whole bunch on the science of that and the copyrights and all the stuff that go into what's truly a Hatch chili or a New Mexican chili or not. Yeah. So let me get back to the booze then. And I think it's called Ancho Reyes, and it's a 750 milliliter green bottle. It comes in green and red, just like New Mexico peppers. And I had the green, and I think it probably costs $35 or $40 for this one bottle. And then you don't need a lot; you just put a little into the margarita. So the margarita is going to be tequila, and then some of this Ancho Reyes, and then maybe some triple sec, and then the ice and the lime juice and all that stuff, and then that makes a great, it makes a nice, a very good margarita. If you like margaritas, you got to like margaritas. That's not, yeah. Somehow sugary girl drinks. They were made for girls. I'm just keeping up the stream, but this is true. This is true. The men, and I think it was in Puerto Vallarta. So the men would go would go fishing, and would come back in the afternoon, go out in the morning, come back in the afternoon, and would do tequila shots. And a tequila shot is tequila, and and you do something like you put salt here, and you suck a lime. So it's lime and salt and tequila. So essentially, all they did to make it for women is they add triple sec, which mellows the harshness of the tequila a little bit. And then instead of like sucking the lime, you've got lime juice. The salt is on the glass and not on your hand and all that. And so, yeah. Well, this was in the age of, this is when Richard Burton was dating Elizabeth Taylor, and they made a movie. They filmed a movie in Puerto Vallarta, and I don't think that the cocktail is unique to Liz Taylor. So, but yeah, it was for the women. And so it's served in the pretty glass and everything. So it was just, yeah, you could call it sexist, but then Mexico, especially in the 1950s, was probably not known for, the Me Too movement. So, um, yeah, and I've never done the. I wonder how many members of our church might have gotten notified of this. It's set to go automatically to YouTube. So if it pops up on YouTube, it might send a notification to people who have a YouTube account, and they'd be tuning in about now to hear this important test, which is called the Friday Afternoon Test, or Testing 2 is the name of this program. It was doing that. I had set it up to go simultaneously to YouTube and to Facebook, And I think I turned off the Facebook but left the YouTube on. But it would be on the YouTube channel, which would be, I think, youtube.com/Dove of Peace Tucson, probably. Yeah. So we're probably live on YouTube. And we're live on our website. They're monitoring us on our website right now. Which it,
Also, if anybody just happened to be looking at our website.
well, you know, you're not going to just happen to be looking at our website. So it's you go to our website, you can't navigate to this. You have to know that you've got to go to doveofpeacetucson.org/live, and then
Just gave them the directions.
yes, yeah. So yeah, so when I send the invitation out, I give